Hello?
Are you here?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, my name is Angelica Bennett, and I will be defending the Empire Scorpion.
Hello, my name is Rachel Nelson, and I will be defending the Tarantula Hawk.
This debate will be who would win in a fight between an Empire Scorpion and a Tarantula Hawk. It is my opinion that the Emperor Scorpion would win in a fight against the Tarantula Hawk. For one thing, the Empire Scorpion is much bigger compared to the Tarantula Hawk. They have a length of 7.9 inches and a weight of about 30 grams, which is twice the length and more than half the weight of a hawk. Therefore, the scorpion could easily wait for the hawk to get near him on the ground, ambush it, then tear the lower half where it has the stinger, and then eat the upper half without even having used its venom. Speaking of venom, the tarantula has a less superior delivery method of the venom. The hawk has to get in a certain position on the creature to sting it, while the scorpion can simply reach forward in the same position with its tail and just sting it. The scorpion has a more powerful stinger that will kill a human within 15 minutes without medical attention. Imagine what it could do to a insect that is just half its size. Fourthly, while the scorpion cannot fly, it does have remarkable speed. The scorpion does not waste any time, but the hawk does, meaning it has the advantage. The hawk would be ambushed and killed before it even got close to the scorpion. Lastly, the iridescent body of the hawk could easily make it stand out, causing its death at the hands of the scorpion. Game over.
I believe the Tarantula Hawk would win in a fight with the Emperor Scorpions. Tarantula hawks are large wasps, and they can grow up to 2 inches long. They have dark blue iridescent bodies with bright orange wings and long legs. They can be found in every continent except for Europe and Antarctica, and are generally found in deserts. Amongst this species, males and females can be differentiated by their antennae. Males have straight antennae and females have curly antennae. This species gets its name from the females as they hunt tarantulas to feed to their larvae. However, adult tarantula hawks are nectivores, so they only feed on flowers. That being said, the sting of these species is very painful, as they can paralyze an entire tarantula with their 1/4 of an inch long stingers. The sting doesn't kill the tarantula though, as they transport their body back to the nest and they lay their larvae into the abdomen, allowing the hatched larvae to feed on the living tarantula for several weeks, avoiding vital organs to keep the individual alive until they become adults. So it's a slow and painful death. These wasps do not have a large impact on human society in general because they don't sting unless they're provoked, but if they do sting, it is very painful. This species has the second most painful sting of any insect, only losing out to the bullet ant. While the tarantula hawk is more used to stinging and transporting tarantulas, I believe their method would remain the same, stinging to paralyze the emperor scorpion and then transporting it back to the nest.
As impressive as the stinger may be, only the females have the stingers, meaning that if an emperor scorpion touches a male, this defense mechanism would be rendered useless and the hawk would be out of luck. Also, how would the tarantula hawk even find the scorpion since it lives underground and burrows need termite mites? Lastly, the tarantula hawk would have to waste a lot of energy carrying the scorpion with no real payoff due to its height and weight. Plus, the empire scorpion has a hard outer shell that would be nearly impossible to get for the hawk.
While it is true that there is a possibility for the emperor scorpion to sting a tarantula hawk, it is highly unlikely that the tarantula hawk would come near an emperor scorpion unless it was ready to sting. It also would immediately go to attack the emperor scorpion by stinging and paralyzing it before transporting it anywhere, so it wouldn't really be on the ground. Additionally, considering they are simply fighting, and the tarantula hawk isn't exactly relying on the kill, transporting the body would not necessarily be an issue the wasp would have to deal with. If the weight is too heavy, another point to be made is the tarantula hawk stinger is rather large, to the extent that they are not consumed by other species aside from roadrunners. This characteristic would aid the tarantula hawk in puncturing through the shell of the emperor scorpion.
While it is possible for a tarantula hawk to come near the emperor scorpion, but because of the buzzing that most of wasps do, it would lose its advantage of the element of surprise, because the sound would immediately give it away. As to the point about the stinger, the emperor scorpion could tear that part of the body away from the rest of the hawk as the hawk got closer without even touching the venom inside. Also, yes, the hawk isn't going for the kill, but the scorpion is, because it would gladly eat the hawk if it wanted to. As you may know, in the animal kingdom and the insect kingdom, energy reigns supreme. The organisms that expel the least amount of energy for the biggest reward are the top predators. The emperor scorpion would use very little energy in killing, dismembering, and eating the tarantula hawk, while the hawk would use much more energy to try and kill the scorpion. Using a ton of energy would cause the tarantula hawk to make fatal mistakes, be sloppy, and get tired, while the emperor scorpion would use it to its advantage.
As far as energy and agility goes, tarantula hawks are much smaller than the emperor scorpion and would be able to simply maneuver any attacks or attempt to damage the stinger. This allows for the wasp to avoid the scorpion's claws that would be able to do this. Additionally, being smaller means the wasp would actually expend less energy in the fight, so the same movements in each species would require more energy for the emperor scorpion. Since the usual target of tarantula hawks is similar in size to its normal prey, it would be more readily able to successfully attack the scorpion. While unlikely, even if the scorpion did consume the tarantula hawk, the wasp could potentially release its egg once inside the emperor scorpion. And in this scenario, the hatched larvae would live their lives as they normally would, consuming the scorpion and eating it alive from the inside, giving the tarantula hawk the ultimate win.
Although this fight would most likely not happen, it would be the emperor scorpion who'd be the champ of the fight. The tarantula hawk may wait for the perfect time to strike, but the element of surprise would be lost, given to the buzzing that wasps always do. Yes, it is true that the hawk may have the more painful stinger, but not only would the hawk not have a chance to use it, it would also be easily ripped away from the hawk's body. Furthermore, this is such an easy fight for the scorpion that it wouldn't even need to use its powerful stinger, just its claws and its mouth. Lastly, I truly believe actions speak louder than words. Therefore, linked below is in the description box is a YouTube video of an emperor scorpion in a fight with a very similar animal, the hornet. In this video, the scorpion absolutely destroys and eats the hornet without even breaking a sweat, using the same moves that I have talked about, proving once and for all that in a fight between a tarantula hawk and an emperor scorpion, the scorpion will always be top dog.
While it is highly unlikely that these species would ever encounter one another, if they were to fight, it would be nearly impossible for an emperor scorpion to win. It would not make sense for the tarantula hawk to attack when they would not be able to immediately sting the emperor scorpion. It also would not make sense that the emperor scorpion would attack first, as they are limited to the ground, and the tarantula hawk has the benefit of wings and flight. The tarantula hawk would simply sting and paralyze the scorpion at the time when it is able to. This would inhibit the emperor scorpion from doing anything in defense of itself or to attack the tarantula wasp. Finally, seeing as the tarantula hawk has one of the most painful stings in the world that does more damage than the sting of any scorpion, it would inevitably beat the emperor scorpion in regards to pain. Even if the pain and damage wasn't on an equal level between the two species, The speed of the tarantula hawk would give it an advantage and enable it to win over the emperor scorpion. Given these characteristics and information, it is clear that the tarantula hawk would beat the emperor scorpion in a fight between the two.
Okay, thank you.